Hi everyone, I want to talk to you about evangelism and specifically about what we're doing at Christmas time. And I want you to get involved in it, I want you to get on board, particularly praying and inviting people. Now normally we would do carol services in the run up to Christmas, but this year obviously it's very different, socially distancing, wearing masks, not being able to sing. Having multiple carols is just not going to work that way. So what we're going to go for is something more presentation than participation. So I'm working on a kind of a scripting at the moment, which will involve a narration, readings, a solo song, 3 carols, and several short videos. We'll put it all together and it'll be a presentation of the first Christmas, the greatest story ever told. So we want people to come in and they'll sit back and they'll join in to some extent in some carols, but they'll be presented with the powerful message of Christmas. How Jesus was prophesied to be the mighty God, the everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace, and yet he was born in such humble surroundings, and that pointed to his humiliation on the cross and his amazing death for us. That's what we're aiming for. That's going to take place on the 2 weekends prior to Christmas, probably on the Friday and the Sunday of those 2 weekends. And we're going to be inviting people to come to those. And we're going to be using Eventbrite for people to book online. Now, this is where you come in, guys. First of all, in the run-up to Christmas, please start praying. Please start praying that God will work in power, that he'll speak in power through that service. Please also start praying that God will lay somebody on your heart that you can invite that may well come, or at least if they don't come, they can watch it online. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be making our own Christmas card, which we're going to have printed, and we're going to be giving them out to you guys, free, obviously. But you can use them as your Christmas cards this year. But more than anything, we'd like you to deliver them to the people in your street, your neighbors or your friends, if you'd like. And some of it will be pre-printed, some of the information about the church and when the services will be. But there'll be a section which will be blank for you to handwrite, for you to say something like, Happy Christmas from the so-and-sos. Really would love to invite you to the church event that we're putting on this year, or maybe even watch it online. If there's anything we can do for you, please just ask. Something like that. What we're also going to be doing is delivering several hundred of them to the streets around the church, which we also want to be handwritten. You know, when pre-printed stuff goes out, people see it, pre-printed, they throw it in the bin. If it's a handwritten envelope, if it's a handwritten Christmas card from somebody in the church just saying we want to wish you a happy Christmas from everybody at Bagan Community Church. We care about you. We're praying for you. We'd love to invite you to one of our services around Christmas. That would make so much of a difference. That's what we're aiming for. That's what we want you to get involved in. That's what we want you to start praying for now. You know, guys, I've been thinking about it a lot over the last few days, and particularly now today, that it's so important that we care for one another as a church. But it is also so important, if not more important, that we reach people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. And it's difficult these days, isn't it? We're not able to have the usual church services and events that we would normally put on. So we need to think outside the box, and we need to be thinking, how are we going to reach people for Jesus? I don't know whether your heart has been in some way, well, what are people doing for me? Can I just respectfully say, change your heart and make it about what can I do for somebody else? What can I do to reach people for Jesus? Start praying for us as a church. As I'm trying to think at the moment, what can I do? What can I get out there to reach people for Jesus? What will people watch? What will people listen to? I just want to engage people. I want to be blunt. I want to be straightforward with the gospel so people will hear it and consider it and be saved. So pray. Pray for us as a leadership that we'll know what to do and how to engage you as a church in evangelism. But this is what it's all about, guys, isn't it? So please join with us. please start praying about God working in your life. Please start praying that God will give you boldness and courage to step out and to start talking to people about Jesus, or to start sharing videos, or whatever it is in terms of reaching people. This is what it's all about, guys, isn't it?